Hi, I'm Chelsea Kane from Baby Daddy, and you're watching FTV.
the potential Oroville dam spill in 2005. However, the government failed to listen to the warning, and now a massive evacuation has been ordered.
FTV reporter Cassie Chang and photographer Hannah Levin take a look at who strangers love this Valentine's Day and why.
Hi, I'm FTV reporter Cassie Chang, and we're here at the Orange Circle, and we're about to ask a few strangers for Valentine's Day who they love and why they love them. Let's go. Hang on, give me a sec.
I love my mom. She's always been like really supportive of me, like what I do for school, and like just helps me out when I need her, and she's just always been like really cool.
I love my mom because she sacrificed everything for me, and without her, I would not be here.
I love my parents and my family just because they've been such big role models for me, and they inspire me to do great things.
I love my grandma because like she's just been like such a helper around the house and like just the greatest, and that's like pretty good.
I love my dog because he loves me unconditionally and he brings me so much joy and happiness.
I love my family because they've always been super supportive, and yeah.
I love myself because you should. Yeah.
It's been my wife for 55 years. She's been, and why? Because she's been a truthful wife, a wonderful wife.
What I have always admired about my husband is his integrity and his truthfulness, that he will do the right thing.
I love my husband and my children because they're my heart and soul.
I love my children with all my heart very much, and they will always be my Valentine.
This has been a Valentine's Day special with me, Cassie Chang, as your reporter, and Hannah Levin behind the camera, and you're watching FTV. Have a happy Valentine's Day.
Now for question of the day. What film won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2013?
Now check out a story about Dr. Williams. Reporter Noelle Cesny and photographer Sean McNamara give us the scoop.
Hey Knights, I'm reporter Noelle Cesny with Sean McNamara behind the camera. Since second semester has finally arrived, we're going to go ask Dr. Williams what he thinks. Let's go. What do you think of your first year at Foothill so far?
I absolutely love it. I'm having a ball. I really enjoy getting to know the students, getting to know the staff, the parents, Foothill itself.
Are you happy with how sports went this year?
Absolutely. We had a great fall and having a great winter in the sports. Sports is not about winning and losing. It's about all that process, the hard work, the effort that the students are putting in, the effort that the coaches are putting in, that making sure the facilities are great for each one of the sports. And so in that process, everybody getting better. I would say my favorite memory is that I had reflected on that question there. Looking at when I graduated, the first thing that when you asked me that, I thought at graduation, just looking back at Foothill and all the great things that were accomplished, and the relationships, the friendship that I had, and I remember that specifically, shaking the hands of the assistant principal, Mr. Thompson, and just thinking, wow, what a great experience I had at Foothill, and that's my drive for all of you to be able to experience a great 4 years at Foothill.
And that was an update on Foothill High's principal, Dr. Williams. I'm reporter Noelle Cesny signing out.
And now, Knights, here's a video highlighting next week's Matchmakers, brought to you by ASB.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Honey, oh sugar, sugar, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. I just can't believe the loveliness of loving you. I just can't believe it's true. I just can't believe the wonder of this feeling too. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting you. Oh,
Now joining us on the desk.
They want me dead. Put that price on my head.
Good morning, Foothill. I'm your sports anchor for the day, Trevor Lucas. Yesterday, varsity baseball beat Beckman High School 7-4. On today's schedule at Foothill, no games today, but this week, boys varsity basketball plays away Wednesday in the first round of CIF against Calabasas Coyotes at 7. Girls varsity soccer plays Wednesday at 3 against Troy High School. Boys varsity soccer plays their first game of CIF this Friday against Martin Luther King High School in Riverside. Now in professional sports, the Golden State Warriors lost to the Denver Nuggets 110-132. The Los Angeles Clippers beat the Utah Jazz 88-72. The Los Angeles Clippers host the Sacramento Kings tonight at 7:30. The Anaheim Ducks travel to Xcel Energy Center to play the Minnesota Wild tonight at 5. Now join us on the couch is Jewel Henderson with our live guests, the French foreign exchange students.
Today I'm on the couch with all of our French exchange students and then all of their host families here in the back from Foothill High School. So first I want to ask you, Roland, why did you want to come to the United States?
I want to come to the United States because I like USA and all my life experience.
And for you, Pierre, what is your favorite thing about Foothill?
I think the favorite thing about Foothill that I like the most is like most of the students finish at 2:30 on this afternoon, because in France we generally finish at 7 p.m. and it's quite long.
That's so late.
Yeah.
I get so tired. For you, how is Foothill different from your school?
This is different because they finish earlier, as you said, and they don't have a lot of time to eat. Because in France we have like an hour at the lunch.
And Mathieu, what was your favorite activity here in California?
I went to Disneyland last weekend and I think it's the best thing ever we can play.
Baptiste, why did you want to come to the United States?
I think that I'm here to improve my English and to learn more about life of student in USA. Life of student in USA.
And for you, lastly, how is Foothill different from your school?
It's different because in my school I sleep at school. It's a boarding school, so it's very different because I don't have to wait for the night to come back to my house or to come back to my bedroom.
Okay, well that concludes our interview with all of our French exchange students. That was awesome having you guys on the show today. Back to the desk with Costen Stone.
Now for 3 things to know. The spectacular aftermath of a supernova was just seen at its earliest stage ever. A team of astronomers have created a project in which they study the first 3 to 10 hours after a supernova.
After over 500 whales are beached from the tide in New Zealand, 400 whales died because of the inability to save them. But 100 whales were managed to be saved, and some were placed back in the water right away.
Lastly, most people infected with Ebola in the world's worst outbreak of the deadly virus contracted it from just a tiny fraction of patients known as super spreaders, researchers said on Tuesday.
And the high for today here in Tustin is 70 degrees, with temperatures getting down to 50 degrees. The outlook for the rest of the week is cloudy and rainy.
On this day in history, in around 278 AD, a holy priest by the name of Valentine was executed in Rome. The emperor during the time banned all marriages and engagements in Rome, but Valentine performed secret marriages anyways, thus leading to his death and leading to Valentine's Day.
And on this day in history in 1929, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre occurred, which was a gang war between Al Capone and Bugs Moran.
On this day in history in 1867, Sakichi Toyota, the founder of the Toyota Motor Corporation, is born. Mr. Toyota became the largest automaker in the world in 2008.
Now for some announcements. Knights, do you want to be heard but not seen? Tyler Tane and Parker Crandall have started their very own podcast, Night Talks, which is available on SoundCloud now. Take a listen to their first episode by going to www.soundcloud.com/nighttalkspodcast or click on the link in our video description if you would like to be guests on their show. Email nighttalkspodcast@gmail.com with a little introduction to yourself and a topic what you would like to talk about.
The CSF membership drive is now through Tuesday, 2/21 in the gym at lunch. Applications are available at the front office, counseling office, student store, and in Mrs. Ivory's room 508. See Mrs. Ivory for questions in room 508. This is a reminder that new and returning CSF members must apply every semester.
Knights, if you are in charge of a club and you have something you want to share with the school, let us know. There's a blank sign-up sheet on our door of this room 404, if you want to be a live guest on our show.
And now, the answer for the question of the day is Argo, and the winner is Miss Phillips. Mr. Goldman finished second, and Mr. Hirschberger and Mr. Davis remain in first. But Mr. Paul and Miss Phillips are now only one place away. Happy birthday to seniors Imelda Rodriguez and Yamir Alamon.
Don't forget to check out our FTV on our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook accounts. Thank you for watching the show today. I'm Stone Bodini.
I'm Kosudina Bloma.
Have a happy Valentine's Day, Foothill.